don't focus on performance primarily. Don't jump off a cliff or hang me.
Please don't
in
jump off a
effigy.
cliff.
I don't focus on performing primarily. I do focus on business primarily. There's a conflict that rages within me, the creative side and the practical business side. And I'm not saying one is better than the other because they have to both be successful to be a VO talent. However, though both creative and business, the creative side of voiceover and the business side of voiceover are equally important, one must be thought of, in my humble opinion, as a priority over the other. Again, in my humble opinion, a VO talent who has an I want to make this business work no matter what mindset will outpace the person who places the creative side of things at the top of their priority list. Both are critically important, but one is more foundational than the other. Tons of talented people get outworked and outpaced by less talented people in VO because they focus primarily on the creative side of things rather than on the business side of things. They don't mind that. They don't mind the store of the business side of things enough. And so you have to do that. You have to mind the store of business carefully when you're a small business owner like we are. And you have to do both, because unless you're just like ridiculously talented, and there are some people that are ridiculously talented, and they just automatically start making a ton of money, and they can hire a manager and they can hire assistants and they can hire everybody they want to do their business side of things and to market them and all sorts of things like that, then you're going to come up short. You just are. And so I know that it's a difficult thing to hear because that's one of the things we focus on a lot. I watch a lot of conferences or people that go to conferences. I watch people talk about their coaches, and almost all of them are creative performance coaches, which again isn't bad. I'm not telling you to not have creative creative coaches. But that's one of the things I like about Bill DeWeese, who I have been following as kind of a VO mentor for a long time. He focused on business as a priority, not to the neglect of the creative side of things. And he certainly talks a lot about the creative side of things. But if you can't stay in business, it doesn't matter how creative you are. That's, I guess, my point. Unless you're ridiculously talented. And again, there are some people like that. And there are just some people that, can figure it out another way. But most of the people have to have a business first mindset. So anyway, there it is. I don't focus primarily on performance. I focus primarily as a foundation, as a starting point on business.